right. Hello again, people. Welcome to the second episode of Four Feathers Press, promoting 4-in-1 book series. I'm the editor, Don Kingfisher Campbell, and today we have a poet from book 2. Lovely red book there. Remember, these are the 4 poets. That's why it's called 4-in-1, of course. Right, we got Petrushka and Jeffrey, Marvin Lewis, and now Lori is with us today to share some of the poems that she has in the book. Each poet has approximately 12 pages of poetry, or 12 poems, give or take. And so if there's anything you want to say first, go right ahead, Lori, and we can get into the poetry.
Good morning. I really don't know what to say.
Yeah, well, we are
Because
recording in the morning. This is a Saturday morning. It
yes.
feels so nice. Feels so nice. Is it raining in Pasadena?
A little bit. It's a little
A little
bit.
bit, right?
Yes, a
Yeah,
big
we got
storm is
very
supposed
little
to
here
come
in
later.
Alhambra too.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get to the poetry then. I better screen share
Okay.
so people can really enjoy this. There we go. And I'll head down to, she has 12 poems. We're going to read 7, 8, and 9. Word cooperates. There we go. Oh, it's a slow scroll today. Slow scrolling. We'll be there eventually.
It's okay.
For those who read very fast, you get to see the whole thing almost. Number 7, there it is.
So, yeah, I figured because Earth's poetry is a theme for all the poems. And that really, the poem Earth's Poetry was a kickoff from a quote that I had found from John Keats, which is the poetry of Earth is never dead. So the Earth's Poetry, intricate purple and pink flower petals against clear sky, decorated with clouds, are part of a blended painting. Blossoms call to bees and butterflies, so seeds can attach themselves and travel to new areas where once embedded in the ground and watered by the morning dew can create fresh growth harvested with hope. Green succulents dig deep and suck up water. Warmed by the sun, they occasionally reproduce in vibrant colors to enhance life. Rhythm of ocean waves, always moving, reflect the blue placed above like a mirror. The earth is alive and in constant motion, no matter the season.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a great poem. It really is. You can tell because I published it a couple times.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I just love it. I'm from John Keats' quote. One of the strengths of Lori's poetry is that she is the master of nouns, right? She knows the value of an image, right? So her poems are littered with them, right? We have the purple and pink flower petals against a clear sky, clouds are part of a blended painting, and of course that's that's is that a metaphor? Is that a metaphor when you're saying something looks like a painting? I guess it is.
I guess it is.
I guess it is. I answered my question. And then I can't help but think of Emily Dickinson when I see bees and butterflies. Blossoms call to bees and butterflies. That's a really great line. Right? And there's these nouns again. So seeds can attach themselves, embedded in the ground, watered by the morning dew. Even fresh growth harvested has some impact on me. And then good old green succulents. And the 4th stanza, am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The rhythm of ocean. Now that is not just a visual image, it's also a sound image, right? You have the waves always moving. For me, I get that sound, right? Whenever you go to the beach, you get that sound, and that's the sound everybody loves.
Oh, I know. I love the beach.
But then you top that by saying reflect the blue placed above like a mirror. So that I know is a simile.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a great simile. That's a great simile.
oh, thank you.
I think any poet would be jealous to come up with that originality there. It's amazing how even if two poets are discussing the same image, they do totally differently, because we're all individuals.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And finally, you get your last image. The earth is alive and in a constant motion, no matter the season. That's kind of an important line
Oh,
because, well, us scientific poets out there, right away, we think of, oh, yeah, the earth tilts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why we have seasons. Oh,
oh,
I get it
yeah.
now. Yeah. So that's part of the great design, right? That the
Yes.
earth tilts just the right way, right? There's some other planets out there not so lucky, but the earth, very lucky, very lucky.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's a
you're
great,
definitely.
great selection. We're gonna head on to the second one, which is ooh,
Yes.
a shorty.
My,
Go ahead.
this one, because one of the things that my husband and we used to go to Ventura like on our anniversary, and I loved going on the beach and looking for seashells. And one year we found tons and tons of sand dollars, and just the whole idea of the seashells, like ocean etching, where I go, the ocean etches art on seashells tossed by waves, sand engraves details. And that poem, just from being out there collecting shells and just seeing how the artwork really on the seashell, and that's
You
where
know what? I
of it.
have to be honest.
Yes.
I actually learned something from this poem.
Oh,
I I didn't know the sand did that, but it makes a lot of sense.
I know.
Yeah, especially sand dollars.
Oh my
That's how they look
gosh,
the way they look.
it's
Yeah, so thank you for that.
incredible.
Thank you for that.
I
Even this is haiku, right?
Yes.
Even this haiku, even this little haiku has those qualities that you find in Lori's poetry, right? The ocean etches, art on seashells tossed by waves, sand engraved details. That's all visual. That's fantastic.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, really nice, really nice. Hey, at this point, I should remind everybody you can get a copy of 4-in-1, Book 2, by going to either the Four Feathers Press website, which is Four Feathers, HTTP
Press,
fourfeatherspress
yes.
blogspot.com. You have to get the blogspot in there, fourfeatherspress.blogspot.com. You can order from there, but even better, order directly from the poet. Lori Wall-Holloway
Actually, I'd
is
say
known as.
order from you would be better
Oh yeah,
because
okay,
I
okay.
gave
I
all
still
my
have a few
copies.
left. Yours
Oh,
are
good.
gone. Okay.
Yes, because I
Well,
gave mine out for Christmas to
yeah. All right.
family
That's
members. And what's
what a lovely
fascinating,
gift.
oh my gosh, and what was fascinating is a cousin who I would never think would read, and she read it and enjoyed it. And I was like, oh,
Wow,
it's exciting.
that's very cool.
I
All right, so I
know.
do have a few left. So if you go to fourfeatherspress.blogspot.com, you can still order 4-in-1 Book 2 and 4-in-1 Book 1 for that matter.
And you could get it on the
Uh,
PDF too.
yeah, yeah. I have to admit I'm pushing the books right now, but PDFs are
Yes.
available. I had forgotten to mention that in the first episode with Marvin.
Oh,
Okay, so that means these are $10 a copy. For $10 a copy, you get 4 poets in one book. Each of them
yes.
has like 12 poems. So you're getting a lot of poetry for your money there. And it's also available in PDF form for half that much, $5.
For
Wow.
those who are
The
all
thrifty folk.
yes,
Yeah.
or they're just typical computer, people who like
Yeah.
ebooks.
One of the advantages of a PDF, yeah, when you order it like that, is you can watch it on any device. I mean, I can look at this book on my phone.
Yes.
It looks so good on the phone. The image is so crisp.
Oh,
Anyway, enough of that. Let's go to the third one.
okay, the
Give
third
people,
one.
give people.
And the third one again, that's one of the times been in Ventura. New day dawning. Orange hue creeps up on darkness and streams through trees as the sky slowly becomes brighter, giving hope to a new day. With a new dawn budding, a small breeze whispers to the birds and nudges them awake to sing. Brown squirrels scamper amongst rocks, hunting for food before others arise. Waves crash on shore in soft, melodic tones and spray seagulls, feeding in waters and on sand. Sandpipers scurry from pounding surf, searching for small prey brought up from sea depths. The scene unfolds like a painting come alive while all breakfast on the beach.
Yeah. Well, you really, it's hard to miss with these poems. These are fantastic. I'm a creative reader, okay? I admit it. I'm a creative reader. I'm going to prove it right now. I mean,
Okay.
if you heard this poem out loud and didn't see it, there's room for a little misinterpretation, creative misinterpretation if you got a brain like mine. I'm
Oh,
going to prove my point. I'll prove my point.
okay.
Just because this is how much I enjoy looking at poems. This one's called New Day Dawning, of course.
Yes.
And right away, my twisted mind hears New Day Dawning, and I'm thinking of, oh, my name. That's my first name, Dawn.
Oh.
That always happens to me, no matter who the poet is, and they read the word Dawn. I'm just like, oh, they wrote a poem about me.
Oh.
That's just me. I'm sure no other reader has that problem unless their name is Dawn. But
uh,
again, the visuals are wonderful, right? They're very pure. Orange hue creeps up on darkness and streams through trees. I mean, you're really paying attention to your details here as the sky slowly becomes brighter, giving hope to a new day. I mean, you're like a movie. You're
ooh.
like a movie. I can just visualize this in my head, progressing, the day progressing. So that's really nice. And then back to my ego with a new dawn budding. Sorry, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's
Uh, Budding is a good choice of word. Yeah, definitely a great choice of word. A small breeze whispers to the birds. Ah, lovely. Nudges them awake to sing. Yeah. If you're not buying this book, you're crazy. Uh, Brown squirrels scamper amongst rocks. That's a fun image. Who doesn't love squirrels? Well,
oh,
if you got too close, maybe one bit you. But I mean,
true.
they're
Yes.
they're just otherwise they're fun to watch. They're really fun to watch. I love having squirrels in the neighborhood, that kind of thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Hunting for food before others arise. Yeah, that's right. If you go walking early in the morning, you can see these things,
Oh, yes. Especially
right?
on the
There's the morning
beach.
crows. You get morning crows in Pasadena.
In
Any
Pasadena, we get the
crows?
morning. Yes, we get the morning crows. We get the parrots.
Oh
Sometimes we get a
yeah.
whole slew of those green parrots.
Pasadena's got a bunch. That's true.
Oh my gosh. One night, or one morning, I was out and the whole sky was just filled with them. I was like, oh my gosh, they were growing.
Yeah. I
They're,
heard they were all part of an original flock that just multiplied in Pasadena, but
well,
that
Richard told me that apparently a pet store had caught on fire and they escaped and then
oh
just started interbreeding. That
yeah,
was a
that's got to be
long
it.
time
That's got to
ago.
be it. That's got to be it. Yeah, years ago, maybe even decades ago.
Oh yeah, it's
All right, I
probably
got to
like
finish off on
the
the poem
60s.
here. I'm
Yes.
sorry we
Sorry.
distracted away from your poem.
That's
Uh,
okay.
Now this next stanza, yeah, this fourth stanza, really, I have to drink it in. Waves crash on shore in soft melodic tones. Interesting choices of words there. It's very sibilant. All those
Oh.
S's.
Oh, okay.
Waves crash on shore in soft melodic tones and spray seagulls. Now, my creative mind went to work again on that line. I thought,
Ooh.
okay,
Okay.
what does that mean? Spray seagulls. Does that mean that seagulls come out of the water? No, that's not what it means. I'm being too creative. No, the water sprays the seagulls. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay. Especially when
I'm
you're
just, I go
eating.
too far. I go too far. Sorry about that. Feeding
That's
in
okay.
waters and on sand. Okay, I can see that. Sandpiper scurry. Excellent choice of word there too. From pounding surf. Those little birds. Yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah. I've seen them at the beach. I like to go to Seal Beach. Never see
Oh.
any seals at Seal Beach, but definitely sandpipers. Yeah. Searching for small prey brought up from sea depths. And that reminds me so much of a documentary film. I wish I could remember the title of it, but I had to show it in a class one day because I was covering for a science teacher.
Oh.
And it showed how nature is it's survival of the fittest, right? I mean, these eat or be eaten, or what's another way to say it? Another way to say it is, there's a chain, right? There's a
Oh,
chain.
yes, yes, true. Yeah.
So that's what that stanza does for me. Searching for
Oh,
small prey brought up from sea depths. It's like, wow, talk about great design again.
oh,
And
no.
then this might be, I think I've discovered one of your favorite images is the scene unfolds like a painting. Come alive.
Yes.
Great choice of phrase there. While all breakfast on the beach. Oh my God. Yeah, that underlines exactly what's going on. Yeah,
Oh,
fabulous job. Fabulous job.
thank you so much.
All
Oh,
right, that
thank
was so much
you.
fun. All right, so just going to remind everybody once again. Oh, and I have another announcement too, you might find interesting. But first, remind everybody that 1-in-1 books 1 and 2 are still available. Just a few copies left. $10 each or $5 PDF. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, when the copies run out,
You
PDF
got
is
the
going to be the only way
PDF.
to go.
Yes.
Yeah, but here's the surprising announcement.
Oh,
Or maybe it's not too surprising if you've been watching on Facebook. Marvin Lewis Dorsey is putting on a poetry festival in April.
oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, in Neenach, which is next to Lancaster. They're neighbors,
Mm, yes.
and so that's about 75 miles out of LA on April 22nd, which I think is Earth Day. I believe that's Earth Day too.
Oh,
Saturday, April 22nd. It's going from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And Four Feathers Press, we got a slot in that festival. So I invite you, Lori, and
okay.
anyone else published by Four Feathers Press. You can be a part of this festival simply by driving 75 miles to Lancaster. And, you'll be a featured poet during the Four Feathers Press hour.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, every
Oh,
hour it's a different featured group. If you want details on that, go to http neenachpoetryfestival.blogspot.com, and you can see the lineup of every hour, and
okay.
it's gonna be a great day for poetry.
All right.
And
I'll have to
yeah,
figure
so if
it
you can
out.
get away,
Yes. Okay.
come on
Definitely.
down. But
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll do, I'll
yeah,
take a look at
advance
that.
notice. Think it
No,
over. Think it
thank
over.
you.
I'm not
Okay.
going to commit you right now. All right. Thank you so much, Lori. Thank you so much. We are done with episode
Thank
2, Four
you.
Feathers Press 4-in-1 book series. Catch you on the next episode.